podcast I was telling you about, they
Yeah.
was like, oh, they remember certain instances, certain experiences that they had in Oblivion just based
Yeah,
off of different songs. You know what I'm saying?
that's exactly what I
Yep.
was about to say.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
and I agree with that. I 100%. I think sound is probably the most underrated thing in video
yeah. It
games.
is really.
Like
Yeah,
very underrated. And when I started to realize that is when I got the headset. When I got those
Yep.
headphones and started
Oh,
playing with the
Turtle
headphones.
Beach.
Yeah,
You,
Turtle Beach.
yeah, they make like
Um,
anything the shit.
I had.
yeah.
Go ahead.
They'll make any music the shit, you know? Or I okay, I was playing Oblivion and I have my TV. It sits on the ground, so I can't really hear it. But then I go over to my cousin's house. He has these Turtle Beach headset. I put it on and I play Oblivion, and I just listen to the intro music, you know, when you
Yeah.
first start
Mhm.
up the game.
Hmm.
Yeah.
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 There was cream everywhere. Just kidding.
You clowning. You clowning. But okay. All right. I have the Logitech G35 surround sound 7.1. When I throw on, it's a little switch that you click on surround sound. I don't have it on right now. When I throw it on when I'm playing, my friends, the game is real life, man. I mean,
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
mean, you hear stuff off in it. You hear stuff you never even heard before.
yeah.
Mhm.
I just got the DSS for my X12 Turtle Beach or whatever. I don't know if you guys know what the DSS is, but it turns any headset into a Dolby digital surround sound headset,
Oh, okay, okay.
and it's oh my god, it's like uh I was playing BioShock with it,
Oh
I
man, perfect
and
game.
there's a part where there's a splicer behind me, and I heard someone rustling behind me, and I actually turned around in my chair to see who it is. I was like,
Exactly,
oh my
man.
god, I'm so scared.
Oh,
Yeah.
have any of you ever bought or ever tried really, really expensive headphones? I mean, ones that are going for $100 a piece.
Nah, I heard about
Uh,
those on the forums.
Oh, I
Like
want
people
to
will
try it.
say, people like somebody will make a thread. Oh, what headphones do you recommend? Some people say, oh, don't try the cheap stuff. Try
yeah.
this. Like he said, try out companies that you probably didn't even heard of before, cause it's
Yeah.
so good. It's so like unique and expensive and rare. Like people don't even talk about it because it's so up there. But they say when you get to that point, man, like you're really there. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
have you have you?
Yep, I got. Well, I've got. I'd say, well, the pound to whatever to dollars. They're about £300, give or take.
That's
Oh,
six hundred
So
dollars.
yeah,
oh wow.
Man.
So you
Yeah,
dropped a
Triton
lot
and
on it.
Astros are up there.
Yeah, yeah. But you get I know I don't know if it was worth every penny, but I know it was worth a lot of them pennies.
Mm.
Yeah.
Exactly,
Yeah.
because I know it sounds good, man. Um, but yeah, I recommend everybody in this room, everybody that's listening, man. Like,
Yeah.
if you
Get
can,
get the surround sound.
yeah, get yourself some very
It's
decent
good.
headphones. Cause the
Yeah.
first time I've ever tried headphones was Killzone 2. Playing a war game with headphones in your
Oh
ear.
yeah, that'd be crazy.
I'm talking
Yeah.
about explosion, bombs, and then I loved
Yeah. The
it
bass.
because
The bass.
yeah, it
Yeah.
was crazy. I loved it because it was so much gunfire. You hear the gunfire to the left, right, whatever. And I loved it because it slowed down the pace. On one of the missions, it slowed down the pace.
Yeah.
One of them, it had you walking downstairs like a dark. It was actually looked similar to like a cave in like an Oblivion or something. You walking down the stairs, and it was kind of flooded, so all you could hear was like the footsteps in the water. So it was
You hear
quiet
it
for a
echoing.
second, and then all of a sudden, like you just started hearing gunfire, and then you heard the footsteps. It was crazy, man. Just like scenes like that is so good when you have headphones. I mean, if you're just playing
Yeah.
with a regular TV and regular
It's
speakers,
like being able to hear for the first time.
exactly,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I
Because
remember
exactly.
the
I
first
bought
thing I
mine
did
and I
when I
had.
got my
Go
No,
ahead.
go ahead.
the first thing I did when I got my headphones, because I'd had like really bad headphones for a while, and then like about like I think 3 weeks ago, I got Turtle Beach X12s for my computer, and the first thing I did was I listened to the Skyrim trailer because that's the one thing I listen to like every day, and it was, oh my god, I freaked out. It was like listening to it like for the first time again,
Oh, I know what
and
you're saying. Yeah, you talking
I got
about the
like
one where he
shivers on
say
my back, and I'm like, ah,
you talking about the one that he says you should have acted.
Yo,
yeah,
guys,
Yeah,
they're
yeah, yeah.
already, yeah.
The Elder Scrolls Return, Total Their Return. Hey, that guy, he's one of the main characters.
Yeah,
But they,
Max von
yeah.
Sydow.
Did you hear on the sound of Skyrim when it was same
Yeah,
thing
I
I was telling
watched
you
the
about?
video.
Remember when they had the little piece when he was actually talking? He said, "I used to
Yeah.
dream of the place." Yo, that sound like a movie. Like I'm
Oh
talking
Yeah.
about
yeah.
like high quality Lord of the Rings type of movie.
Have you
I
Voice
guys
think
seen
they
acting.
have
that
to got
that
more
video?
voice actors for the game.
Yes. Like I'm telling you, this game, man, it's like
Well, not
it's on all cylinders right now. Bethesda is taking this. They already had the stride, but it's like it's crazy of the amount of stuff. Like everything is
Yeah.
right. Voice actors. We have more voice actors now. We have more people doing dungeons. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you
So
hopefully
I
went
I
to
got
your
was
first,
questions.
going.
yeah, go
Uh,
ahead.
my, oh, I just
All
said
right.
hopefully I'm going crazy. When the dragons when they breathe their breath, I swore to get like I didn't have my headsets or anything on, but I swore I heard them saying the shout. I'm
Oh,
not
you know what?
sure.
Oh, I
Yeah,
love
yeah,
that.
They
yeah.
I
say it. They
love
say it.
them.
Yep.
They say it right.
You know what they say? They say torture. When
I
I'm
was
talking
I
about
thought I heard it. I was
which
like,
one you
what is
talking about?
that?
Which one you talking about? You talking about the gameplay when he's
Yeah,
fighting
the
the dragon?
gameplay. I heard the
Dude,
dragon say shout as it was breathing fire. I was like,
dude,
what?
dude.
Yeah,
He
remember
was.
they'd say
Yeah, it is.
you have to you should really use headphones when you listen to it. But if you listen really closely, they'll say like your tour, and then the fire breath will come
Oh,
out.
that's what he's probably saying. But to me, it sounds like he's saying torture. And I'm
Yeah.
like, wow, that's one of the most intimidating things. Not only you're dragging, not only you're breathing fire in my face, but you're also telling me to get tortured. You know what I'm saying? Like, and in the oh my, I don't know if you've seen the uncompressed video of it of the game. Whoever has Xbox 360, don't worry about graphics. You're gonna be okay because the graphics is phenomenal.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the dragon right now, breathing fire in the face. There's so much detail on his face. I don't know. See, it's one. That's what I was saying. It's one thing to look at the gameplay, but let's say you had the controller in your hand, you had your headphones on, and you had this like 100. Well, no, I'm not going. I'm over exaggerating. Like 50-foot dragon right in your face, biting at you, trying to hit you with his tail, hitting you with
Yeah,
the fire, because you know they can tail whip too. We
you're
haven't
gonna be
seen it.
lost in the game. You're gonna be.
You're gonna be lost. You're gonna be lost, man. But it's
Maybe a
gonna be
lot of
worth it
broken
though.
controllers.
All of this hype, all this build up, it's gonna be worth it.
Yeah.
Cause that's what it's gonna be. Um, but somebody wanted to say
So
something earlier.
yeah, it was me. I was wondering, like, does anyone know where Skyrim's being made at? Like, where's Bethesda Studios at?
Maryland.
Maryland. Yeah,
Uh,
Bethesda, Maryland.
Maryland?
Yeah, it's a
yeah.
place. It's an actual city called Bethesda, Maryland.
Yeah.
No, that's
Oh
in
wait, no.
Nevada.
No, no, no. It's funny that you say that because you know they have a Miami, Florida, and
Uh,
Miami, Ohio. Like
Yeah.
different cities, they'll have the same name, but it's in
Yeah.
different places. You know what I'm saying?
They
Like,
also have one
Uh,
in Colorado, I think. Well, they did an interview in Colorado. I'm not sure if that was where
yeah,
the.
I would
yeah.
just want to do a road trip there. And I
yeah.
know it sounds really stupid, but I just break in and just try to steal their property, you know? So I bet I know they got
Yo.
like 30 armed guards on site.
Yeah, the
I
Secret
could just
Service
see
on
you
you.
like you walk into there like it's
I
some
want
sort of
that
dungeon
Skyrim.
from Oblivion or
Hey,
something.
Yeah.
it is so
And you
funny
take
that you
out you
said
have like
that.
a torch with you.
It's so funny you
Yeah.
said that, man, because I was thinking that somebody was going to rip out a 360 at one of those demo events. When they said, "Oh, the public is okay to come in and demo the game," I was thinking like in my head, like somebody, it's gonna be one person that try to, no, I'm taking Skyrim with me, and then they grab the the Xbox, try to,
What the fuck's
and they
going
get
on?
escorted by the security vet.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
That would have
They
been
had
funny.
Elder
they
Scrolls
had the
fans are
systems
crazy.
behind bars.
I mean, I would definitely do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, they're lucky no one tried to steal it.
yeah.
Or, well,
Maybe
I guess they
somebody
tried to
did.
steal the man.
Oh, I wanted to bring up now that I'm watching this part, the troll part. He picks up the dragon picks up the troll. It looks kind of funny. Looks funny the way he throws him. It
He's
looks the way
throwing.
funny way he flies off.
Yeah.
But
You know he drops him in the sky.
I
have
don't like how the ragdoll physics were in that. It
have having
Yeah.
that
flashed
said,
me.
QuakeCon. This is the E3 demo. QuakeCon. They fixed it.
Yeah,
I
QuakeCon
seen it.
fixed it. Yeah.
Yep. If you look closely, the
Can you link that?
giant. Hold on, let me see if I
Here,
can
I'll,
find
I'll,
it.
I'll actually link it for you right now.
Waves
Wait.
him down.
Yeah, yeah, he looks actually more realistic. Now, I didn't pay attention to the dragon when he flew off and dropped them, but I heard it was fixed. And on top of that, the QuakeCon
Oh,
demo is not even the end build. They fix bugs later down the line. They don't fix bugs, on those demos. They're putting content in the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? They have a process. So later down the line, they start to fix bugs, and probably when we get the game, everything is going to be good. You know what I'm saying?
You think there'll be crossbows?
I hope so. I was telling them earlier, I think
well,
that's hidden, man. I think they're hiding it from us, man.
there's
I
gonna
like the
be. I
idea
mean,
that they did
there's the
companions
whole
around.
the whole Tremor
Here, guys, I'll
influence
share
thing.
the link with you.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I want to see that again too.
You know what I'm talking about?
The,
Like the whole like Dwemer influence, like the whatever. And like
there you go.
I remember back in Morrowind, that's who had all the crossbows.
Oh, the
Yeah.
Dreamer.
So
I saved it to Google Docs. I remember I was in Germany back then, and
Oh,
I
okay,
immediately
okay.
saw it. I'm like, I have to save this right now.
So how you do this then? There's no direct link.
No, it's not a direct link. It's I downloaded the AVI from YouTube. I think. I think that's what
Oh, okay,
happened, right?
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, it says
yeah,
it's not
because
a.
I'm not able to see it.
Yeah, let me go to YouTube right quick. Let me try to look it up on YouTube. Let me say QuakeCon.
But yeah, there's also a video on YouTube too, though. Yeah.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Cause they got a
I'm
lot of
really
those,
happy
man.
about the fact that they did companions. I think that was a great ad.
Oh man, it's a huge ad, man. I was thinking about that today, man.
Okay. So I got
Companions.
one more question for you guys. Yeah. Now I noticed there's a little bit of pattern with how they show the gameplay for the game. You know, like
Mhm.
from QuakeCon, from E3 and all that stuff. But isn't it kind of scary that they're only showing the same gameplay over and over again?
No, I think it's not scary. I think it's perfect.
I mean, yeah, I
Nah,
think
Well,
that's fine.
well, it's kind of weird that they're showing only the same thing over and over again. It makes you wonder, would that be the only part of the game? You gotta follow this linear track. That'd be scary if they just hyped us up for that.
Nah, nah, nah. It's not gonna be that,
No,
man.
no.
It's,
No.
we
There'd be a
talk.
lot of
Hey,
controllers thrown at TVs.
I
Here,
could
new link, you
probably
guys. There.
go with you and go ahead and say agree with you on that if it was probably Lionhead Studios,
Yeah.
Fable 4 or something like that. You know, some random uh, untrustworthy developing company.
Yeah.
But when we're talking about Bethesda, we're talking about the people who made Oblivion. Not only Oblivion. Let's go back. The whole Elder Scrolls 1 through 4. Then Fallout. Fallout is
Oh,
one of
yeah.
Fallout to me, like I told them, is my favorite game of all time. Skyrim has a high potential to top it. You know what I'm saying? If
What time?
Skyrim was,
Even especially since they got the new engine.
yeah, if Skyrim is what
Yeah.
I think it is, then it's gonna top it. You know. So I like how
What time in the video is this dragon?
I think it's
doing
around
troll?
28.
Yeah, it's around 28 somewhere.
Alright.
Oh, but guys,
Oh,
remember
yeah.
in that video?
I
it
like
does,
how in this video
glitch out
he
at a
goes in
certain
third
point.
person. Yeah, in this video you don't see some stuff. It's different. Like since it's not scripted.
Yeah.
I was like, in the official one, I was like, what happened to the mammoth? He hit the mammoth. It was hitting him, but it just disappeared.
Yeah.
So now for cooking and whatnot, who thinks there'll be fishing?
Yeah, look at the way he fall. It's fishing in the game, but it's not like the typical rods.
Yeah, you just go and grab the fish. 'Cause
Oh,
you're
there it
freaking
goes.
badass.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that fall looks so much better.
Yeah. Now let me see how them pits is to the dragon. So the fall is good. We don't have to worry about that. And this is
The
this
way
is
the
not even the,
dragon flies kinda
this is not even the
funny.
complete build. It probably get tweaked better anyway. Oh, the dragon needs to get the dragon glitched out right there. I don't know what happened to the dragon.
Yeah.
But
But
the
whatever, the
ragdoll is
flying
good.
animations look great. I really don't care anymore. I just want to play it so bad.
It looks really good.
Oh, I got a question. How do you guys
Yeah.
feel about everybody asking about flying, being able to mount a dragon?
It's
That's
annoying. Because there's a.
sexual
I'll tell
harassment to
you why.
dragons.
I
It's
think
because
that's
some.
Reminds
unneeded.
me of WoW.
Yeah, I think it's over. It would be overpowered anyways.
You
Oh
said
yeah.
sexual harassment. You clowning.
In my opinion, a lot of the people that are asking about are people that don't play the Elder Scrolls, so they're just
Yeah.
asking for something crazy that they think would be cool just because they
I
saw
know
it
what
in
you're
World of
saying.
Warcraft or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would
Exactly.
rather, much rather, especially in this type of game, when I love creatures and I love fighting like different type of creatures, I would love to rather fight them than like be friends with them. Oh, that's a dragon. That's my friend. Let's go fly out in the sunset or whatever. Nah,
Well,
you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to
yeah,
kill
and
it.
I mean, like,
Okay.
the thing is, like, not
Okay.
all the
It's
dragons are gonna kill you. You know what I
You
mean? There's
know,
some
uh,
that
I think you're right
do
about it. It's
it.
people who haven't played an Oblivion game because I like when I seen dragons, that was not the first thought that came to my head. Is can you fly them?
yeah, can you ride it?
Yeah,
yeah.
They must play
He
Leo or
was like,
something.
my God, I'm gonna die when I eat that thing.
but
Okay. Quick
Yeah,
thinking
question.
about it though, think about like aerial combat. That'd be kind of cool.
I know what
You
you're
know what I
saying.
was thinking of? Would be really cool. You know how there's a thing you can summon a dragon, one of the shouts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like you call a dragon by name. So it's not like a summoning type of a thing where you like conjure him up. You actually call out to him and he
yeah, he comes. Yeah.
flies towards you. Do you think that dragons can actually have aerial combat?
What do you
Like
mean?
imagine
Dragons
how
fighting dragons?
no, no, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Since
Yeah,
there's gonna be
that's
a
gonna be
dragon that's
gameplay on Thursday on game trailers on
yeah.
dragons. I mean on dragons fighting dragons.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's gonna be new gameplay.
Oh wow.
Really?
Yeah, on game trailers
Oh
TV.
my God.
This Thursday?
Yeah, this Thursday.
No, because I was thinking, imagine you're like sitting there and then you're about to die and you call out to the dragon
Yeah, I mean it makes
and the
sense. If you can call a
yeah,
dragon, there's a lot of dragons out there out to kill you. So if you call a dragon, it's inevitable that they're gonna fight each other.
yeah,
So
and the enemy dragon's like approaching you, and as it's approaching you, the other one just the friendly one just hits the other one like a hawk. Like have you ever seen how a hawk attacks a bird in midair?
mhm.
Yeah.
Or just like that, sticks out its
Oh, that'd
talons,
be hot.
slams into it, and
Ah.
it goes. Dragon goes down like a tailspin. Kind of. That's
Yo,
what
what
it
if you
looks
seen
like.
that epic scene? Of course, you know how Bethesda loves to get down with the scenery, with the
Yeah,
mountains in the background and all types of stuff right there. Yo, it's gonna be
yeah.
crazy, man. But another type of thing was if that was a water dragon on that picture I showed you guys, I want to see him just exploding out the water like a whole bunch of like like water flying everywhere, just exploding out the
Yeah.
water.
Wait, you mean like would he like be able to swim, like be underwater, like an underwater dragon or something?
Yeah, cause it looked like the one in that new picture I did on part 6 of my Skyrim session.
Yeah.
On that picture, he looked like he's from the water because I pointed it out.
Tail.
Different
Yeah.
features. So I was like, okay, if that's a water dragon, he's gonna
But
probably
for
be
Skyrim, I
just
think there's
lurking.
another one that might be more applicable because remember there was that one dragon that they said looked like just like a water snake and it had big fins on its head.
Which
We
one?
never got to see it though, but they said it was a dragon that had like very
Oh,
smallish
serpent,
kinds of
serpent. Yeah,
wings.
they use the word serpent. Yeah.
Yeah, it looked serpent. It looked like a serpent.
Sea serpent.
You know, all right. You know Talos, right? You seen the shrine of Talos?
Yeah.
Remember the first, very, 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 very first. Not you, but everybody else. The very first Khajiit picture
Mhm.
with the guy, the statue of the guy with the sword, and then the little serpent wrapped around it, and he had the
Yeah.
sword in his mouth. I think that's gonna be in the game. That monster, whatever that is. I think might be a dragon, might be something else. I know definitely that's probably gonna be in the game. So man, I mean we talking about Skyrim, man. Wow.
Okay. A quick question. I put this in the chat earlier. 20 minutes, 30 seconds in the quick one video. It shows a guy like pulling him in and stabbing him. I'm wondering if there's gonna be many what do you call it? Scenes where you can do it like that, but in different ways. You're not just using that pull in, stab, pull in, stab, pull in, stab for
Yeah,
every
you know what they
enemy.
said? They said that you can disable that. You can disable like finishing moves, which can be kind of annoying. at times. Because like
Oh,
if you play the game for like 300 hours, like they said that the game has 300 hours of gameplay, like you're probably gonna see like the same finishing move like a lot of times.
are you saying
Kind of like
stabbing the
worried
guy?
about that.
No, no, no.
Yeah.
There is for each weapon there's a unique finishing move.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah,
There should
that's
be
already been
more.
confirmed.
Should be more than one finishing move because of how long we're gonna be playing it. That's what it's.
Also, yeah, I know what you're saying. Also, if think about it, in the gameplay thing, remember how he finished off the wolf?
Yeah.
Like
You,
Oh
he
yeah,
kicks
he
him in
just
the
pretty much
face and
do
then
drop
you?
kicked
like
it.
Yeah, do you think he's gonna finish off a human like that with the same sword? You know what I'm
no.
saying? So the different creatures have different finishes too.
Ah.
Ace.
You understand what I'm saying?
Point taken.
So,
Ace.
yeah, what's up?
Well, you go ahead and finish what you're saying, but I'm gonna jump back to that statue of the serpent and sword when you're done. Okay?
All right, for sure. So yeah, so what I was saying was, that's pretty much. It's going to be a lot of combinations. You're not going to get bored. All right. That's what I'm trying to get you guys to understand. Bethesda is like, when I think of them, it's like they're masterminds. They know. They thought about right now. They're thinking about Fallout 4 and the Elder Scrolls 6 all at the same time. They know what they're gonna
And
put in
Doom
there.
4.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They know what they're gonna put in there. They know what they're gonna do. They know that their game is gonna be huge. They know you're gonna be playing it for hundreds of hours. They said 300 hours at E3. So
Yeah.
they know it gets repetitive if it's gonna be the same finishing move every time. So they said, okay, we need really. That's why they said, oh, it might not be spears and crossbows because they really want it. When they say they really want to focus on one-handed, two-handed magic, they really meant it. You know what I'm saying? In all types of ways. Not only just perks or something, it's also finishing moves and a lot of stuff that has to be taken into account. A lot of stuff you couldn't even do in Oblivion. You know what I'm saying? But Jared, go ahead.
I'm trying to find where I heard it or found that information, but I was told or found that that statue is actually of the very first Dovahkiin and slaying a dragon.
Yeah, it's Talos. You know Talos, right?
Okay, you okay? Well, then what were
Talos,
you saying that you
Talos
thought he
is
was gonna be in the game?
Tiber Septim. You know that, right? It's in Oblivion.
Okay, that's what I thought. You were saying something about being that he was gonna be in the game.
Who? Oh, no, no, no. I was
I'm
saying no,
confused.
no. What I was saying was that creature that he was killing, that serpent.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. I completely misunderstood you.
yeah. No, because I was trying to talk about the serpent. I was trying to explain to them. You know what I'm saying? What it looked like.
What's your guys' opinion on
Okay.
Frost Ruin spell?
Oh, I love it,
You know
man.
where yeah,
I don't
that
know.
like where he places it.
You know what that brings to mind?
What?
Bear traps. If you're
Oh.
if you're a thief, I want to be able to put down traps on the floor, bear traps, whatever, and
Hey,
that's gonna be your little
that
landmine. Go ahead.
yeah, that kind of got me thinking about like hunting, like in general.
Oh yeah.
If kind of thinking about it, like I wish there was a mod, or I wish there was like a thing in the game, like in New Vegas, there's hardcore mode. You gotta eat. I mean, you gotta like sleep. You gotta drink water, and if you don't, that kind of hurts you. But I was thinking about like, in the game, if there could be a mod, or even if it is in the game, like, that you actually like eat normal food, and like if you do, then you're like not hungry anymore, and then you get like, slow like kind of slow health regeneration if you didn't eat for like a couple days and you just don't get it.
Yeah.
But like then I was thinking about if like they put that in the game, then hunting deers, going all stealthy, like taking out your bow and then you're just like hiding in the shadows and like hunting for deers. Imagine how cool that would be. And then like you do that for their meat, and then you could cook their meat, and like it could get a bunch of benefits.
You know that's in the game,
And
right?
that is,
Yep.
what do you mean?
Well,
Like
not the
in the game.
hard mode, but
not the
cooking
not the
mode.
hardcore mode, the cooking, the hunting, the crafting. You can when you kill, I love it because you kill a deer, right? You can get so many resources just from that one deer. If you're an alchemist, you can get stuff for your potion. You can get food for cooking. You can get the
Yeah, but
horns,
the
the horn.
problem is that there's really like not like a big point of doing that, because like why would you want to go and like try like hunt a deer when like you could just kill a wolf that attacks you? De-
I know what you're
Deers will
saying.
run away from you. Like imagine how fun it would be just like crouching around, like going all stealthy, like hiding in the shadows, and like trying to kill deer, like Maybe there could be a mod for that.
Honestly, me
And
personally, I like to do that. Like if I say I'm gonna
Yeah.
go hunting, I'm gonna
yeah,
go hunting. That's why those animals are in the game. You know you can make you can craft armor. That's another thing I was gonna say. You can take like something from like a deer skull or something from that creature and like put it on your armor, or you can make it a trophy. Put it in your house as a head.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? All types of stuff. So me personally, I like that type of stuff. Like that's what I love about Elder Scrolls. You play the way you want to.
hmm
But I like that though.
You know, what I was
So I
wondering
heard
about
something
like
about selling.
oh, remember like in Oblivion, they released some kind of expansion pack. Like they released the Frostcrack Spire, Battle Horde Castle, and stuff like that. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that castle,
hmm
I wanted that DLC. I never seen it or played it, but I
It
heard
was
about it.
very nice. It was
Yeah,
very
cause
cool.
I'm
Like
playing as a warrior right now, like as we speak. Not literally, but like my character right now in Oblivion is a warrior, and I need a place to stay. You know what I'm saying? I don't have right now. I have like 11,000, but those houses are expensive, so I'm trying to
yeah, no,
find.
that's what I was saying. Like in the beginning, like they didn't have those DLC. Like the Battlehorn Castle didn't have Frostcrack Spire, and like there's some things that are really beneficial to you. Like first of all, enchanting and spell making. If you have that, then you can level up all your like um all your magic skills really quickly, and like you can make more powerful spells that cost less magic and less money really easily, and it helps you a lot in the game. But to get the spell making altar and the enchanting altar, you have to get into the Arcane University, which is kind of pain in the ass, doing all the recommendation quests. But they release that, all you gotta do is buy it, and then you already have it for free. And
Yeah,
like also the Battlehorn Castle, it's like a house. You have a like you have a chest, you have a bed, you have like everything in the house. It's like really cool.
everything you need.
And like before, like it kind of took some like it took some time to actually get a house. You actually like had to buy, you had to do a quest sometimes for it.
Yeah,
So I kind of didn't like those things because they kind of took away from the game, took away from like what's the point of doing all the quests to get into the Arcane University if you already have like the what's it called, if you already have Frost Aspire? What's the point of trying to get a house if you already have
oh, okay.
Battlehorn Castle?
You saying you don't like it because it just gives you
Yeah,
something?
like
That's why it's DLC. Because the way they thinking is like, okay, I'm talking about for
I mean
people that
I
bought
mean
the
I
game
got
day
the
one. I'm talking about for people that bought the game day one. They're thinking, okay, they had enough time. They have 2 or 3 months playing the game, so we're gonna give them DLC. So by now they should have beat the game already. So these are for the people that beat the game already, and they want another place, a nice place, to
yeah,
to
but
stay with
the
them.
thing is like I bought the Oblivion Game of the Year Deluxe Edition, which has pretty much everything. It costs like $25 on Steam. It's pretty nice.
Yeah,
If anyone didn't buy it, you should buy it. And like it has Shimmering Eyes and like all the things. Like the Maroon's Razor quests, if you know what that is.
yeah, yeah. Medrooms, yeah, Medrooms Razor.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the middle of that. I can't find the second orb or ball, whatever it is, to open up the gate.
Oh, okay.
But
That
yeah, I'm
quest
waiting
I
for
need to
that.
play because I heard it was like that dungeon is really good. I never really
Yeah.
played it.
Oh,
The
there's
dungeon's
Yeah, I
so
heard
pretty
much
it's
good,
shit.
pretty
but the
decent.
vampires are a bitch.
Yeah, I want them to be a bitch though. I want the
Uh,
vampires to be
yeah.
beasts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Like another thing is like did you ever see like in Oblivion the best armor was the Daedric armor, the glass armor,
hmm
but now they're introducing dragon armor,
hmm
and in I think there's like a channel on YouTube called TGN. It's pretty much like the best place to go
yeah,
if you want to see if you want to see like new Skyrim like information,
yeah,
and if it's obviously not as good as you, but
yeah. I know what you're saying. I watch TGN.
Kiss
I watch
ass.
TGN. You
yeah.
clowning?
And they say like the dragon armor will actually be dragon bone and it'll be like heavy and all that stuff.
Mm.
And in some of the pictures, it was even in one of your commentaries, like the Skyrim commentary thing, and like it showed like a woman. It was just like a close up in the woman, and like on her armor, she had like it looked like she had bone like on her shoulders.
That looks like Day.
And
I think it's Daedric, but man,
no,
some people think
I
it's
think that
madness.
is the dragon armor.
No, no,
And
that's not.
also
That's
also
not.
the
We already
picture where it
seen
shows
dragon.
the
We already
oh
seen dragon armor.
we did.
Yeah, on a
Yeah.
woman.
Yeah, the dragon armor is yeah.
Yeah, that's not the dragon armor. They have
Uh,
actually looks
what's
like it looks like dragon armor. Can somebody appreciate it if you find it right quick?
Oh, just look up on Google
Google, yeah,
Skyrim Dragon Armor.
yeah.
I'm
Skyrim
on it right now.
images.
Yo,
Yeah, I
Ace.
found some.
What's up?
Andrew asked a question at 9:23 relating to spells that he wanted you to take a look at.
I like the
Hold on,
He
hold on,
flamethrower.
asked
hold
me
on.
to let you know.
Spells.
It starts with what kind of different types of spells? It's at
923.
9:23.
What kind of different spells do you guys think are gonna be for each type of spell? Like for fire, there's fireball, a flamethrower, and a ruin. Do you guys think there's gonna be anything else? That's what Andrew said.
Well, I'm hoping for
So
poison.
like
Thank you, Stephen Hawking.
possibly, yeah.
Oh man.
So like maybe like for like ice stuff, there could be like more like an ice like a blizzard attack kind of a
I know what you're
thing.
saying. All right, so Andrew, what I want you to do is tell me, do you mean different strands of like let's say frost, the ones we already have, which is frost, lightning, fire, or do you mean like just brand new ones,
No,
like
I think
brand new
What I
ones?
he
think
means
he's asking
different
is
ways, different
right now
ways
we
of
know for sure
spells.
there's a
Yeah.
Oh,
fireball, a flamethrower,
adaptations.
and a fire ruin. I
Yeah.
think he's asking what other types of fire
Okay.
are
Okay.
there, and same for other
So
spells.
we have flamethrower, we have flame, fireball. Todd Howard said you can do a flame wall on the ground.
Yeah.
Um.
Oh, that's
That's
sweet.
What
Oh, that
else?
is so awesome. Like kind of like a trap, but not
Yeah,
really.
like a trap.
Like like to stop enemies from like chasing you.
Yeah.
Oh, I also heard that like you could sheath your weapon. Like if you're in the middle of a fight, that's not like someone that wanted to fight you in the first place. And like if you sheath your weapon, they like if they're good enough, they'll just stop
Oh, they'll
hitting you.
stop fighting you. Yeah, I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about. It's
Yeah,
like you
I think
wielding.
that's like it's funny in Oblivion. Like you could just be in full Danger armor, you accidentally hit somebody, and like an old lady would just start punching you, and
Yeah.
like she wouldn't stop.
You just gotta
I
yield.
thought that's
Yeah,
hilarious.
you gotta yield it.
Yeah.
But what I will
That'd be
say
what.
is if you got your sword in your hand, you press the left trigger like you're blocking, and then you press A like you're talking to them. So when you do that, you yield to them, and they say, okay, you're good. But going back to that situation, okay, so that's with fire. That's all we know now. We like I
Yeah.
said, we don't know everything about the game. They don't want to tell us. They
I
say
think
we don't want to spoil everything. So
Yeah.
also, I heard recently in an official magazine, ice.
Yeah.
You can
I think I
freeze
know what you're about
Oh
to talk
yeah.
about.
freeze a person.
In a block
Oh
of
yeah.
ice.
Block of
That'd be super
ice.
sweet.
If they
So
fall
what
to the
happens? Like
ground,
you,
they
yeah,
take damage.
they crack.
Like it bursts, it cracks or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So you can get free hits. You hit with your sword, whatever. And fall to the ground, and then it just breaks and bursts. That right there is amazing because
Mm-hmm.
my high elf on the Xbox is only a frost mage. That's all. That's the only destruction that he does. Doesn't do fire. Doesn't do electricity. Just frost. Frost touch. Frost range. So when I saw, I mean, you look at the gameplay. He did the like frost type flamethrower. You see the guy slowing down. Did you guys? I don't know if you guys noticed, but when the frost dragon, I don't know if it's just a glitch in the game or what. But when the frost
But
dragon froze the
he flies
character,
flies away.
no, when he frees the character pretty much starts to shake, like he's cold. You know what I'm saying? Like he's shivering or
I
whatever.
didn't notice that.
Yeah, watch that part
Oh,
again.
I'm gonna
You
check
might
that
be
out right
right.
now.
For
guys, I
Skyrim.
just had an awesome idea.
What's up?
Yeah.
Okay, for Skyrim, I got an idea for videos you can put on YouTube.
What's up?
You know how we're having our conversations right now, kind of like a podcast, right?
Yeah, yeah.
We
That's
could, couldn't we post that on YouTube?
yeah. That's why I want to figure out a way to how to record it though.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we were talking about that
That
yeah,
would,
earlier.
yeah. I'm
For
well,
gonna
Skyrim, this
definitely
is
gonna
like
try to
really
do that.
fun.
I'm gonna look into
Just
that.
talking about Skyrim.
Yeah.
Yeah,
oh,
I
oh,
know.
Yeah.
oh, oh, I got one. You know how they have, well, I don't know how much money you got or whatnot, but TeamSpeak, you know you can record TeamSpeak.
Oh,
So
I
I
know what you're
know for
saying.
God's sake, yeah, we could get like a TeamSpeak full of people just talking about Skyrim and whatnot.
Yeah, I know
And
what
For
you're
like
just
saying.
like,
Vent.
See, right now,
yeah, or Vent.
Wait,
yeah.
I actually have an idea about that. I was actually thinking about that earlier. So like, why can't we just like? I think we should just create a group like here on Skype and just like do this regularly. Like right now, when Skyrim still didn't come out, and like there's not really that much to talk about. I mean, we're gonna like, if we
Yeah,
do this for like a couple more days, like everything's gonna kind of we're kind of gonna talk about everything
yeah,
and we cover everything. But like when the game comes out, and like I think it'll be really fun if just like all of us could just like be on Skype. I don't know, like set up a time like every other day, and we're just like while we're playing Skyrim because if you're on the PC, like you just play in the window version. If you're like on a PS or Xbox, then there's no problem at all. And then we could just like talk about our experiences and like help each other out, stuff like that.
I
Yeah.
I think I like. All right, I like that idea, and then I
Like a
don't
little
like it.
community.
I like that idea, and I don't like it. As far as like, cause we talking about Skyrim, man. We talking about a game that you actually talk to people. You know what I'm saying? So if we're like a group of people right now, and then I'm trying to like really get into Skyrim, going to towns, going to quests, talking to people and stuff like that, it's gonna be
Busy.
distracting.
Well, yeah, that could be at your
Yeah.
discretion whether or not you
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
be
yeah.
in the
So
while you're
Yeah.
I
playing.
already thought about that. I had a backup
Yeah,
plan.
I have to admit I might not come.
Yeah,
I'll be too busy.
I had a. I feel you on that. I had a backup plan. I said text only.
Yeah,
Text
text
only.
only. I like that.
Text
What
only.
is
Back
that?
on Magic, I just want to say I like their idea instead of like having a whole bunch of spells that do the same thing. They rather have 80 spells that do different
Yeah.
things.
Oh
I like
yeah.
that.
Different effects, yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
I know what you're saying.
that's pretty much like why they cancel like the spell making and like spell making altars. They don't do that anymore because like of the diversity of spells.
Hey,
You know.
I'm gonna show y'all something right quick. This spell I want in the game. I don't care if I got to mod it in. I don't care if I got to contact somebody to mod it in. But I want this in the game. Hold on, full hustle.
But the idea of a team speak, doesn't that sound like a great idea? Just like a bunch of guys doing a podcast, you know?
It
Yeah.
it
Or
is,
yeah.
but like right now I don't know like cause you said you had to pay for it. How much you had to pay for it, man?
I'll look it up. I'll look it up how much you have to pay.
Well, like
Okay.
I know
why can't we
about
just do it here in
isn't
Skype?
pricey at
20
all.
bucks for a server, depending on how many
That's
slots you want. That's the problem.
Events.
So many people you want on it.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying.
I
And
think
right
it's better
now,
here in Skype because like Skype is kind of easier if you think about it. It's like free and like hopefully there won't be too much people that do this because like if there's too much people then like nobody will like get to talk because like so much people will be talking at the same time.
it's
You know what I
funny
mean?
because you say that because like I thought that was gonna happen, but we had a lot of people, and I don't know if you was here earlier, but we had a lot of people in here, and it was pretty civilized. Like everybody didn't cut nobody off. Everybody was just talking, like letting somebody else
Yeah.
speak, or some people just listening. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know. It depends on the person. If a person get too like rowdy or whatever, I'm sorry. I'm just glad to kick
Just
them.
kick
Like,
them.
yeah, like,
Yeah.
cause
Drill
that's
you,
pretty
they drill
much
you.
that's disrespectful to the person that's talking. You know.
Earlier they had like like this like core like 6 or 7 people that'd be talking, and then everyone else would be listening, and then like a lot of people would be like typing, and so I mean it worked out pretty well.
All right, I want y'all to go to 342 first. I want this. I want this spell in the game, man.
What is that?
That's Kung Fu
Kung
Hustle,
Fu Hustle.
classic.
340.
Now look at the guy on the piano. Look at what he's doing.
Oh, blocking arrows.
No. You talking about not
yeah.
him, the other guy on the piano, or whatever that is he's on. They're
Oh,
they're playing music.
What is he doing?
They're playing music, but
so like
he's
if someone's shooting arrow at you,
no, he's
you can,
shooting.
like,
He's
just,
shooting
like,
swords. The other guy, he's trying to
oh,
defend
I see,
himself.
yeah.
He's about to die, but they're shooting swords at him with every pluck of the thing. Now, what I want to say is, I want to flip it to a magic spell in Skyrim. I want this projectile sword to come out my hand and just like impale somebody.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's one. Now, let's get into something serious. Hold on, let me see. Hold on, what part is it? Nah, that was at that time. It was a little ahead.
So that'd be like conjuration and telekinesis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see.
We still haven't seen anything about telekinesis though, but I think it has a lot of potential.
It's another one, another spell. Telekinesis?
It'd
Yeah, I wanted like
it-
Bioshock.
It'd be cool if you could like pick up like smaller enemies and just like toss them around. Like a really high telekinesis spell. That'd be pretty fun.
Hold on, where's this part, man? I'm trying to find the part. Oh, okay. It's a little bit later.
That would be pretty cool.
Fuck.
Yeah, Andrew, you're right. I hope it's like Bioshock.
Yeah, you played Bioshock, right? Oh, okay. It's at 740.
With
Seven
telekinesis,
seven
my worry
thirty.
is if there's.
Damn.
Sorry,
Now go ahead.
continue.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, my worries with
Huh?
telekinesis, if you're picking up someone with a
Misha.
ragdoll effect, if you pick up
Misha,
someone with
huh?
ragdoll effect, you would have the ultimate spell. 'Cause you could just bang them against rocks, left, right, bam, bam,
Yeah.
bam,
Yeah.
bam. Unless they had some resistant to it or
See,
something like
that's
that,
what I
you
Yeah,
see
know.
you have to make
in
the
next
main
gen.
characters.
But 724. Go to that real quick. Real quick.
I didn't get
724.
that link. Where the heck is it?
Oh, you didn't get it?
Yeah, there's no link.
There's no link.
Hold on. Let me resend
There it
it.
is.
Copy. Paste. Bam. 724. You see what they do on that part?
I'm still getting the Kung Fu
Yeah,
Hustle.
that's right.
Yeah, that's it.
Uh,
Okay, 724.
Yeah. You see how they got like they just pretty much summoned undead
Oh,
and they all just
Yeah.
came out like ready to go to war, like a whole bunch of them, just for that one
Oh, that
attack.
looks dope.
Yeah.
That
So
looks dope.
I want that as a spell. Skyrim.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm
What
saying?
would be the max amount of summon dead though?
I don't know. But I want you know what I want them to do?
Two.
I want it to be like a projectile. I don't want it to be like, oh, I just conjured him and he's over there for like 5 seconds. I want it to be like I do like a shout, a dragon shout, like somebody just said.
Oh, okay, like a
Oh
shout.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like a shout, and then
yeah.
they come out and then hit them and then they disappear. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, like some samurai, like oh, with the swords and
Dope.
everything. But I don't know if it's possible, but I'm gonna see. I'm see what I can do. Make some nice videos out of that.
Remember, if it's a dragon chat, it has to have context. Like, why would dragons want to summon other? Why would
Undead.
they want to summon like lowly humans to fight for them?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Right.
I think it's
But I
it'll
mean, if it
probably
was like
be
a
more of
ghost,
a necromancer spell.
yeah.
So it wouldn't be a shout, but I don't think shouts should be limited. I think dragon language is its own language, but I don't think shouts should be limited to only dragon. You know what I'm saying? Like if they want to say, okay, necromancers use, they speak a spell or whatever, just make it in lore. It's up to them. But I thought that was just something
Right.
cool to say.
Yeah, that looks dope.
Yeah, that elven armor. I'm trying to see who I'm gonna put the elven armor on. Like, who am I gonna put the elven armor on? Seriously.
A warrior.
No, I'm saying like I like to stick to the roots. Elven armor elves. Which elf am I gonna put it on? That's
Well,
hard.
can't be on Dunmer.
Can't be on Dumber.
Yeah.
It can't be on
Cause
Wood Elf.
That's
Put it on
not
a
a
high
hot.
elf. Cause it's all like golden and
Yeah.
stuff, and you know what I mean.
High,
Yeah.
high Elf, I can see High Elf. Oh, we're strict on
Female hot
heritage.
elf.
You know what I'm
I'd
saying?
rock it.
Yeah, like in that Game Informer article. Like
Breton.
we're sticking to our heritage, but what I will say is the only thing about high elves, they're mages. They're the best
Yeah,
mages.
that's right.
Mages. They're the best
So to
mages.
be a battle mage,
Yeah.
That's what I
Mm,
was thinking about making my high elf was a battle
I mean,
mage.
if I'm going high elf,
a
I'm going
battle
pure
mage.
mage, man. Battle.
A battle mage would be like best for a Brenton because don't Brentons like have increased magicka in this game again?
Bretons are more of just pure mages too. They're like the human version of pure mage. Battle
yeah.
mage, battle mage. I can see humans. Who's humans that could do?
Imperial.
Imperial, yeah, probably
Imperial.
When I
Imperial.
make battle mages, I make
How
them
about
with
Norse?
Imperial.
Elves,
How about North?
Nords can.
The
You know what?
magic,
I'm playing as a Nord.
unlimited magic.
I'm playing as a Norm warrior, and I was thinking, okay, I'm playing as a warrior, but I don't want to use magic. I don't want to do it. But I was like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. If the game gives me an magic spell, like let's say Ancestors Frost or something like that, Frost Breath or something like that. If the game says, okay, that's a racial ability, then I use just that and only that because I'm role playing. You
Ah.
know what I'm saying? So it's more like one
Okay.
of those culture, like you're born with that ability. Every Nord. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't
Right.
matter if you're warrior, you're a thief or whatever. You can use that same thing. Um, so that's how I would do that. But I wouldn't go further. I wouldn't be using no frost spells or fire or nothing like that.
Since we're on the
All right.
topic of this stuff, but remember the Morrowind and Oblivion's ancestral guardian? Remember how it changed so drastically? You're like, what the hell?
Yeah.
I haven't seen the one in Oblivion. The one in Morrowind. Did I use it? I
Yeah,
have a
yeah.
dumber.
Morrowind it made it so you pretty much couldn't get any damage whatsoever to you at all. No damage for like 30 seconds. No damage.
Oh,
In
okay, okay.
Oblivion, they made it so there was little ghosts, like the ghosts that usually follow you around that kill you. But this one made a ghost that was of your ancestors, and it would just throw frost and whatnot at the enemies. But that was about it. And I was like, what the? How'd that get changed up?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. But you know what it is in
Hey guys,
Skyrim?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. I gotta go.
All right, man. That's cool.
Bye.
Yeah.
All right,
This
catch
was
you
really
later.
fun. I hope. Do you plan on doing this next week too?
Yeah, yeah, most definitely.
All right. All right. All right.
Peace.
Well, see you guys.
All right.
Goodbye.
No, I'm gonna dip off too. I'm gonna holler at y'all.
All right, man. See you later,
All
See
right,
you,
man.
Yeah,
later.
man.
man.
Peace.
Later.
So yeah,
That was,
as
that was
far as
systematic.
on on the dumber,
Yeah.
their racial ability is now
The
that
fire.
that fire that goes
Oh,
around them.
really?
Yeah, it's like they surround
Yeah, like
themselves with fire, and I think that fire is like a how do you?
A barrier?
It's like not like a barrier.
it's a power.
Think of it like well, this is what I think it is. I don't know 100%, but think of it like it's fire that just explodes out of you, so everything around you gets caught on fire. You know what I'm saying?
It was actually
Oh,
in the
yeah, because they
trailer.
do have that fire resistance.
Yeah, they do. So I know for a fact they do have a fire-based spell that they surround themselves. But that's all they got into in the description. I don't know exactly if it's gonna like be a barrier to protect you or is it gonna actually harm other things.
Because that would be
It
another
might harm you.
type of spell. Fire
You could
barrier.
be right, and that could be the scene from the video game trailer
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
okay.
I
where
saw
the
that too.
fire explodes,
Yeah, but he hits the ground on that, so I'm not 100% sure how that's gonna work out.
but still surrounding fire. So you could have a point that it could just be damage all around with fire, or it
Yeah,
could be a barrier,
I'm
which
hoping
is
it's
what I
damage,
initially thought.
cause my dumber he's gonna
See.
be straight fire, nothing but fire.
Yeah.
You know,
But what would he be? Like a warrior? Would he be,
battle
what, for
mage,
your
battle
done?
mage. That's what
Oh,
they're supposed to be.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, see,
that's
like
the
I'm
one I
making
like
like a
too.
stealth mage with my Dunmer. Like I'm making like
Oh, stealth mage.
archery and magic.
Okay, I like the
Oh,
more
you're being
traditional.
racist there.
I like the more
Them
traditional.
being dark colors and you making them stealthy,
So, so
Sorry,
ninja.
that was rude.
Um, but my dumber, I want him to pretty much like just be like part of his heritage. Whatever they say, whatever the Lord says they're good at, that's what I'm gonna do. Whatever I like to stay traditional with it. Some people like to like stare off and say, "Oh,
Blades.
I want it to be different. I want this character. I want to be a Khajiit, but I want to do my own thing. I don't want to be a thief. I want to be a warrior Khajiit." You know what I'm saying? So that's all on a player's personal preference. So
No, I
So what
was
are you guys'
wondering about wood
opinions
elves.
about?
Okay, so I was wondering about wood elves the other day. It's like, so they could command, like they could talk to animals and command them to like help them in battle, right?
yeah,
So like, if you call upon a deer, like you said in one of the videos, like a deer, it won't really do anything; it'll just run away. A wolf, it might distract like the enemy, but it won't really do much. And obviously, you cannot use that spell or whatever it is, a shout or whatever like the wood elves can do to talk to the animals. You can't do against something that's want to kill you, right? So like, and in the trailer or in the gameplay, like a mammoth, it was not hostile towards you unless you actually hit it.
yeah,
So I was thinking, imagine if you actually take like a mammoth or a giant like into battle, like they have like during the gameplay, Todd Howard like he was having trouble with the giant because the giant was like kicking his ass almost like
mm,
it did a lot of damage. It was really hard to take him out. And the only reason like he died was because the dragon picked him up, and like helped him. So I was thinking
Right.
like that might be really really useful, like to like talk to like a giant and the giant could just like follow you around and help you.
yeah,
I think that's like that'd be really really powerful. Or something even more like. And then he said that not all dragons are out to kill you and to destroy the world.
yeah,
So maybe you can even like talk to a dragon and for the dragon like to be with you.
yeah,
And obviously there's a shout that like helps you that like call the dragon to help you in battle. But that's like I'm thinking that's like really temporary. But a dragon, if you actually like find a dragon that doesn't want to kill you, like that could be like really rare and kind of like really hard to get. And if you actually do, like, he'll just stay until he actually dies, and that could be a really long time.
Yeah.
So I'm like really going towards Wood Elves to play like for my first character because of
What
that.
else are beast, man? Like what
I
else?
like Dunmer.
I like Dumber too a
Sorry.
lot, but what else? I got a lot of respect. Well, like I like them a lot. Like just the whole everything about them. Like for one, um, just their whole lifestyle. They live in the woods. That's all they know. They know nature. That's it. Now they can command animals. They can call an animal in the wild to come get them. Then also they're archers. They may also hunt. That's a lot of stuff I like to do. On top of that, they're
Right.
cannibals. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Yeah,
Eat, yeah, dude, they
What?
eat.
yeah, they're cannibals. They
I never heard that.
they don't
They
believe they
as part of like the ritual, like after they like kill someone, it's like a ritual thing. They like eat them.
yeah they eat
I never
their
remembered that in
slain.
Oblivion.
I bet you remember the adoring fan though, which was a wood elf. Yeah, that's why I didn't like the wood elves in Oblivion because they pretty much disrespected the wood elves. But yeah, the wood elves. Do you see the way they look now? How they look all menacing and scary? That's how they're supposed to look.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Um,
They don't look that scary. Dark Elves, they look scary. I
yeah,
mean, not
I know
scary.
what you're saying, but they're
But
compared to Oblivion. That's what I'm saying. I'm putting in
But the
comparison.
wood elves, yeah,
Yeah,
the wood elves now look definitely a lot more barbaric.
yeah.
I mean,
So
like another thing that I want to say, like in Oblivion, there's like a lot of humor and all like funny things, like the what's the name after you get Grandmaster at the arena, the guy who follows you around, the adoring fan,
oh, okay,
like you know
yeah,
that was
Dawn
like
fan, yeah.
really funny. I killed him like after like a minute he started pissing me off. I just killed him. It was funny,
Yeah, everybody killed
but
him.
like yeah, well I was like part of the Brotherhood like at that time, so yeah, and like there's a lot of humor in the game, like a lot of things are funny, but and like a lot of the like characters look funny, but in Skyrim if you look at like every single character looks just badass and like battle ready and like everybody in the
Yeah.
game even like the even the Argonians kind of look
Man,
you know
I'm thinking about
Speaking of
playing the game.
Argonians,
Go ahead, speaking about.
speaking of Argonians, do you aren't they cold blooded? Wouldn't they
Uh,
be freezing their asses
Here we
off?
go.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. You would think so because they're like reptiles, but you really don't know because they don't
Yeah.
talk about that in the lore.
Yeah,
So,
because if they, I wonder if they're gonna just take them out of the game. No, I'm just kidding about that. But if they were like, what?
but then
If
if you
they're
say that, then you might as well say the same thing about dragons. Why do they have dragons
Yeah,
in the game?
but they're a lizard. Oh yeah, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Good point. Good point.
and so
But they have magic. They have a lot of magic
Argonians
in
can
their
have
art.
magic too. You know what I'm saying?
hey
Good point.
I got a question about like more abilities. It says that the Argonians have his skin, which gives like good health regeneration. Is that constant effect or no?
I'm not sure if it's constant. I think it's
I think it would
once
make
a day.
sense if it was.
I think it's probably like for a certain amount of time, constant for a certain amount of time, and then it expires, and then it's once a
Well,
day. You can use it once a day.
isn't like the that's what I'm trying to remember because like it would be the same thing as like the high elves ability regenerating magicka. And I can't remember if that's like a use thing or a constant effect.
They said his skin you regenerate health.
Yeah.
You regenerate health. Okay.
You have a higher regeneration of health because you regenerate health no matter what in the game.
Exactly.
Oh
That's why I
really?
think it would make sense if it was a constant.
No, I don't think you regenerate health. They in none of the gameplay you don't regenerate
It
health.
was
What
it
happened
was
was
confirmed.
I think what they're saying is when you take a potion, you regenerate health over time, like kind of like hardcore mode in New Vegas. Because if you look at the trailer and the gameplay, it doesn't regenerate his health like when he gets hurt. Um,
It's
but I
what
think
I think it was Pete Hines. It was that said, or maybe it was even in Game Informer. But I know for fact they said that after doing nothing for a while, maybe just running
Yeah,
around after a long time, you
it's
eventually
like a
just start to
passive thing.
regenerate.
Like you're not gonna regenerate while you're in battle, but like
Yeah, and not even
while you're
shortly
like a
after
sort of
battle.
passive thing.
so. You're saying they regenerate
So
health? Wow.
Yep.
So it's like, dude, it's like
If you're just
Oh,
fatigue.
chilling,
well,
walking
I'm
around
mod.
for
I'm going mod. That's probably one of the first things I'm doing mods, man. I can't do that. That takes the fun out of the game. Really? I hope they give me an option to take that off. Like that's horrible. Like
Didn't they do that
Doing
in
what?
Oblivion? I don't even
no,
remember.
in Oblivion,
nope.
as much as I played, I never seen no regeneration. The only time
Yeah,
you
but
regenerated
in
health,
Oblivion,
you wait. You can press wait.
Oh no, yeah, I'm thinking of Magica.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Magica that regenerates. But health that's important. It's like that really takes the difficulty, makes it a lot easier for
Yeah,
somebody.
I don't know if I'd like that then, if the health just constantly regenerated.
You know what I wanted it to be? I wanted regeneration of health in the game, but certain types of things. Argonians, that's cool, because I guess since they're reptiles, so you could say that. If werewolves are in the game, I want them to regenerate health. That's part of the werewolf lore to regenerate health. Like
Vampires?
yeah, same thing with vampire. They get cut or something like that. They need to regenerate health over time. So certain things like that, I can understand that. But just a regular Nord regenerating health he's just a regular human. Why is he regenerating health? You know what I'm saying?
Because he's
Because he's
Dovahkiin.
dope king. Oh, I wanted to ask you guys what you think about that bow, that enchanted bow. You think it's enchanted,
oh my god,
or do you
I
think
think
it's a
it's I
conjure?
mean it looks like just it's not conjured because like if you look at the picture like close up, it's kind of like see through almost. It's just magic, but I was kind of thinking like what would be the difference from that and a bound bow? I was thinking like maybe that you could keep for like a longer amount of time, you know,
So you think
than
it's
a
just
bound
you think
bow.
it's just a magic spell? You think it's neither?
Yeah, it's a conjuration thing. That's
Definitely.
what I thought. Cause like it would
Nah,
just be like a bound weapon.
nah, bound. That's not a
It's not
bound bow.
bound though,
That's not a bound bow.
because a bound needs to be like a Daedric
Daedric,
weapon. They
yeah.
have like
Atric.
15
Yeah, no, I mean
seconds.
it would be like that though.
Oh, I know,
Like
I know
I'm
what you're
not.
saying, but did you know that conjuration is only Daedric, right?
Yeah,
Everything, the armor, the anything, the creatures, the only creatures you can conjure is either Daedric creatures or undead.
yeah.
You can't um conjure up
From the
a
plains
bear
of Oblivion.
or conjure up a elk or
Right.
something like that because they're living. You know what I'm saying? So that's my whole point. It's not I know it's not conjuration for a fact.
That'd
So
be interesting.
that
Yeah.
leads me to enchantment, but you don't. It's a see-through arrow. It looks like pure magic. So
I
I'm
think it's
Right.
illusion.
I'm thinking, yeah, it might be illusion. It might be a spell. Summon bow or create bow, whatever they want to call it. And then you can make a bow as in battle mage or something like that, or as a mage. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's something I wanted to know what you guys thought about it because me and Jared was talking about it the other day, and we couldn't even understand what's going on with that. Like, what exactly is that?
Yeah.
I wonder if you could I wonder if it's a spell that kind of just lets you like have a weapon like for close up, maybe a mage, like maybe you have no more magicka and like or you only have a little bit of magical left and like you're kind of like really in a tight spot, so you could just like summon up yourself like that kind of glowing sword thing and just like cut your enemies up like for a last resort, maybe something like that. That's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
yeah, we'll see. Well, I guess we'll see when the games come out.
Okay, I got an idea for a spell. Now, I don't think they will actually put this in Skyrim, but like, let's say you have a spell that makes arrows for you. Like for every arrow, it takes a little bit of your magicka, and it shoots like an enchanted arrow. And then once it hits the target, it does like frost arrow. Do frost damage. That would be a cool spell,
Yeah,
don't you
I
think?
know what you're saying. Like it
I
did.
agree.
It just like once it hit the person, it just like breaks up as in like
Like a
ice.
Yeah,
shattering.
Like it
yeah,
shatters. Yeah,
shatter arrow.
yeah, like
That
a
would be a
icicle.
cool mod or in-game thing, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I know what you're saying. Matter of fact.
What if what if like because people were complaining about how there's only three types of destruction in the sort of sense that it's fire, lightning, and ice. What if that whole like um ghost bow looking thing was a part of not necessarily destruction, but it would be like spirit, like they call it spirit. You know what I mean? So like there'd be like a spirit bow attack, maybe like spirit like armor,
Arrows.
or you know what I mean, or
Yeah,
something. Yeah,
what if
stuff like
like
that.
what if like to use like the glowing bow, like the like maybe it's like a necklace or a ring that you have, and when you put on that ring, you get a spell, kind of like in Oblivion. If you know the sword of like the dragon sword of something that you find in the Battlehorn Castle,
Hmm.
yeah, like inside there, and then when you have that sword, you get a spell that does like 20 damage, I think,
You said in
and
the
like
DLC.
yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't see that. I don't have that DLC, but
yeah. I mean,
you,
you should get it. It's kind of like a secret thing, but yeah. So I was
okay.
thinking like maybe you have a ring or something like maybe a necklace and or maybe like something like around your hand and like when you put that on you have a bunch of spells like your spell like spirit sword which like summons like like the glowing sword or a spirit bow which like we already seen.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
I was thinking something like
Yeah, yeah, that sounds cool, man. I definitely want to see a lot of crazy magic in the game, though. So when I play a
that. Yeah.
mage,
Yeah.
I want to go crazy with it. You know what I'm saying? So,
Wait. I'm gonna pull up the link of the what's it call it? The QuakeCon video or Quake video.
hmm.
Remember, there was this one screen where it showed all the different types of spells in a category.
Oh yeah,
There's
yeah,
just
yeah.
one little, yeah, illusion. I'm gonna pull that up right now and let me see, like, what spells it shows.
Okay.
You
All
know,
right.
So what's this inside
cause
cover of new Game Informer?
So what about in Game Informer?
Andrew just asked, or just to go over this inside this picture inside the new Game Informer, the inside cover pic. I guess it looks real or something. I don't have the Game Informer. I don't have it. So
Yeah, I know he's talking about. It's that
what is it
picture
for?
on my part part 6.
Oh, the mountain range
Yeah,
one.
yeah, when he's up on the mountain
Oh yeah,
cliff
yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah, that one.
That is a sick picture. Oh, I guess not. The
all
new
right,
inside
all right. From what I see, there's,
cover.
huh. Okay, from my destruction spells, it shows the different types of spells of
Oh,
chain lightning, firestorm. Now that looks interesting.
oh, he's talking about. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but he's talking about that beast picture with a dead dragon.
Oh,
Y'all seen
oh,
it?
Wait, I'm gonna look this up.
Yeah, with a dead
Hey,
dragon.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go check if I have the new Game Informer in my mailbox. Right, hold on.
Now, what was you saying,
you go do that.
Luke?
You talking to me?
Yeah, what was you saying?
Oh well, I'm looking at the spells at the QuakeCon 2011 video. There's a spell called Firestorm.
Firestorm.
Now, yeah, I can see it right here. Firestorm. Oh, wait, go back 1 second.
So
Darn it.
you think that's like a meteor
Yeah,
storm?
No, like Firestorm. It says Firestorm. Maybe like it'll like uh, I don't know what it would do though. That sounds
That's
cool.
what I'm saying. Like rain fire or something on a person.
Yeah, yeah. And it showed chain lightning. Now, does that mean it'll go from one person to the other?
Oh, chain lightning. I know for a fact that if you,
Yeah, it arcs off objects and other players.
yeah.
Yeah.
So if you hit the ground, it'll like bounce off the ground and hit somebody.
Okay. A limit of lightning that does. I'm trying to read what it says. It's really hard to read.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's showing the chain lightning right now. Come on, load, you piece of crap.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Yelling at my computer.
I wish I had that picture high res like HD, man.
What are you trying to read on a video? On the 40-minute
Um.
demo?
Um. It's. Hold on 1 second. I'll get the time in a minute. He's talking still, and I had to reverse it a few seconds. Magic, destruction. About 25 minutes and 07 seconds.
Okay.
Uh, a bolt of lightning that does 50 points of damage and twice as much pumpkin damage. Damage.
Pumpkin
That
damage?
yeah, it look Magica. Oh, Magica. The word was kind of like look like a pumpkin.
25 in how many seconds?
Okay.
Oh wait, I think I
Twice
And
the
found it.
pumpkin damage.
you look Magica. The P. I mean, the M looked like a P, so it looked like pumpkin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. We gotta get some pumpkins in here. You know, it's gonna shoot lightning and pumpkins start raining from the ceiling. You
Exactly.
know.
Exactly. With the biscuit batter and everything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this game.
Well, another thing, if you look at the same time in the video, it shows powers and effective effect. I mean, active effects.
Active. Oh,
I
okay.
know it.
Active effects, like let's
Yeah.
say you're a vampire, then
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I thought it meant like something like spells that go on and take a little that continuously take a little bit of your magicka, kind of like in Dragon Age Origins, you use your stamina for a certain ability, a continuous ability. That there's something like that.
Yeah, I
You
know what you're saying.
activate it.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Yeah, it would be.
Oh, let's see. Oh, wait, 1 second. I
Fucking
think I can
A,
get what the.
piece of shit.
I think I can read what the Firestorm says. He switches through it.
I'm trying to pause on it, but it freaking won't. There we go. A 75-point fire explosion command on the something does more damage to closer targets. That's Firestorm.
What? I'm sorry. Read that one more time.
A 75-point fire explosion commanded on the monster. I can't tell what the hell that says. It's really blurry.
Continuously on the monster.
Oh, it's probably yeah, continuously.
No, there's no Y.
There's no Y in continuously, is there? Oh yeah, wait. Oh, I thought it was the I.
Jeez.
Sorry, I got my grammar all.
Yeah, I love how when the mammoths walk next to you, they shake the ground in the screen.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
you know Oblivion. Does Oblivion have vibrations?
I don't think
I don't think so.
Like on your controller? I'm talking about for the people that's playing on the Xbox and the consoles.
Oh yeah, duh. I'm not even playing on Xbox.
Oh yeah, I mean,
On the
it,
consoles.
it has like what do you mean
Like
large things?
no. What I'm
Like
saying, let's say I have my sword and I'm hacking somebody with my sword. Do you feel
oh yeah,
vibrations?
yeah.
Oh, I figured out what it says. A
Like and
75 point
especially when you block and stuff. Like when someone attacks you and you
Oh,
block,
fi-
it's like crazy.
the gameplay trailer with the explosion around the caster in that one clip.
Mhm.
This is Firestorm. It sounds like because a 75-point fire explosion created on the caster does more damage to closer targets.
oh, okay.
That's probably it.
Yeah, and probably that dumber spell is probably like a weaker version of it because it's a racial
Yeah.
ability that you start on.
I mean, I think since it is a racial ability, it should be like a stronger spell because like all the dumbers have if that spell or like the power, the racial power with the fire around it, if it's weaker and like you get a spell to get a better one, then it's kind of like useless to be a dumber. And like except for the fire resistance really isn't like that useful unless you're fighting dragons. Well, I guess it is useful, but it's not like that much, you know.
Yeah, but you gotta think of it
So
this way: like the racial ability is not using up your magicka or nothing. Just use
and
it.
you can only use it once a day though.
Yeah, but it comes in handy like in certain battles. Let's say you're out of magicka. Basically, what racial abilities is supposed to be like. Think of it this way: it's like something that you're born with. It's like adrenaline rush with humans. Like when you're in a situation, a tight situation where you feel like you're about to die and you're backed in the corner, that's when you use it. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So that's what those racial abilities are for. Like the Khajiit, it has the claw, like a special claw attack. So if the Khajiit feels cornered and he feels, and that's why it's a racial ability because every Khajiit has it. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you got to look at it. You don't look at it as that's something that's you're gonna be primarily using, be primarily using or whatever. That's like a backup plan type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
That's a really good point you got there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, when are you gonna do